You have been sitting, and as you've been sitting, you've been allowing yourself to be receptive to the eternal broadcast that is shot from the eternal through all creation. From before the beginning of time until when it burst into expression as the cosmos, the multidimensional universes, the galaxies, the solar systems, living biology, all of nature. Let there be light. Let there be life. Let there be intelligence and beauty everywhere. Now, when you consider that particular truth, you're becoming keenly aware that you are sitting to break free from your limited perception of here and there, this and that, so that you begin to have insight after insight after insight that all of the power, all of the presence, all of the love, all of the beauty, all that life is right where you are, and it is everywhere. Humanity suffers from cognitive deficiency and the inability to see reality. So you see the multitudes swimming in ignorance, ignorant of their true nature, of their divine presence that's within them, and then having the power to actually act from their ignorance, think from their ignorance, speak from their ignorance. So you see the world of appearances revealing itself as the experience of lack and limitation, separation, hate, prejudice, resentment, animosity, unforgiveness. All of that comes from a cognitive deficiency, a spiritual astigmatism, of the inability to see that all of the presence is right here and right now, and that we are loaded and coated with everything. We brought everything with us. Now, if you're tuning in to the Way of Meditation service and to these particular teachings, you're coming to an understanding that you are a part of the great escape plan, that is, you're seeking to escape from your limited perception so that you can begin to see what is real, so that you can begin to simultaneously have a level of discernment, wisdom, guidance from your higher self as you're navigating through 3D, but you're living more and more and more from the insights that are coming from a non-dimensional, eternal realm. So that more and more and more you're walking in the world, but you're of a higher frequency. Now, it's difficult for most people on the planet because of the imprints that have happened since embryo and before, societal contagions of superstitions and beliefs. And the last research I read is that 2/3 of the people of the planet, the brain doesn't even produce enough serotonin for people to not allow emotional outbursts to take place. They can't help it because they don't have the inner stuff developed to live at that level. So when you begin to pray, and I'm talking about begging or beseeching to a so-called reluctant deity that you can pretend that you can influence, that's superstition. You can't influence a presence that is the same yesterday, today, and forever. You can't change God's mind about anything. Thank God for that. But as you begin to pray and meditate, you're opening yourself up to an insight to that which is real. It changes the chemistry in your body, coherence of the brain, stimulation of the balance of your immune system, all the things that are God-given as a dimension of the evolutionary impulse that allowed us to be right where we are right now as the human species, and you begin to see more clearly. And instead of being a walking reactor, you become a walking responder, responding to the presence, and a transponder. That is, the presence becomes transponded through you, and you reveal it as creativity and wisdom, transformational knowledge, compassion, generosity, beauty. All of this begins to flow through you. And that what you have to protect yourself from is the ego taking credit for it. The ego loves to say, I and mine. even if it's bad stuff, even if it's a stupid opinion. The ego likes to say, well, that's my opinion, that's my point of view, that's my perception, that's my interpretation of that experience. That's another level of deep-seated ignorance. All of this is passing through your awareness. You own nothing. It's passing through. So at a certain point, you take opinions lightly because they change all the time. Look at your opinion you had when you were 8, when you were 16, when you're now. They change. Opinions change. So you look in meditation, you're becoming aware that that which is passing through is not you. And what is you is the field of presence, of love and beauty, life itself. You become more coherent around what you are, presence, who you are, individualized expression of the presence, where you are at the very center of the heart mind of the infinite, when you are eternal now, why you are, to reflect and to reveal the infinite as only you can. All of this is occurring with sitting. All of these words are not the truth. They just point the direction to the truth. They just assist in the uncovering. They assist in you becoming encouraged and inspired to sit on a regular basis so that you can break free from your limited perception that you sometimes identify as yourself. And then sometimes even argue for your own limitations. Oh my God, this is the way I am. My aunt was like this. My grandfather was like this. It runs in my family. Well, let it run away. If it's running in your family, let it just keep on running. Don't stop arguing for your limitations. Don't be hijacked by materia medica. You're into spiritual medica, spiritual healing. And I'll say one other thing before we sit down, and that is all healing, 100%, psychological, mental, emotional, is spiritual awareness. All problems are mental, emotional, and psychological. Every healing is spiritual. I'm talking about a real healing, not just elimination of symptoms or a psychological behavior modification. I'm talking about you becoming coherent with the fundamental harmony of the universe, your perfect pattern that's held in the heart mind of the infinite. You have to have an insight into that awareness, and then there's a revelation of wholeness. Everything else is stopgap measures. So you are here to what? To wake up from the intoxicated sleep of separation from divinity that is within your awareness, is your awareness. So that you can say boldly, I want the mind in me that was in Christ Jesus, who being in the form of God, did not think it was robbery to be equal with God. That's a bold statement. It's not saying you're God, but it's saying that all that you are is the presence. And you want that same mind, that divine mind that was in Jesus, who was in the form of God, who realized his oneness with the presence. And he didn't rob God of anything. When you become more you don't rob God. What do? What did Mother Mary say? My soul magnifies the Lord. I don't rob God by allowing the light to so shine with love and generosity and kindness and beauty and creativity. I don't rob God by becoming more myself. I magnify the presence. Have the mind in you that was in every great being that has walked the planet, who's realized their oneness with the presence, and magnify the presence. Be still and know that I am God in the midst of you. Let it be active in you, so that when you're sitting and the mind goes through its machinations, oh, I'm bored. Why am I sitting here? Oh, I got a to-do list. I got stuff to do. Nothing's happening. Sit and just watch those garbage thoughts pass by, and in between all of that is the eternal. Slowly but surely, you're changing. You will look back, don't do it too much, but you'll look back and you'll see the person that I identified myself as last year, 2 years ago, 8 years ago, that person does not exist anymore. Person means persona, it's a mask. I'm more me today. As the saying goes, what's saying wants to come? Come. I'm better than I was yesterday, but not as good as I'm going to be tomorrow. I'm continuing to unfold into my greater yet to be. Let's sit. You can squeeze your shoulders up to your ears and squeeze the body, temple, face, everything. Release. Continue in the centeredness that Reverend Coco invited you into. And embrace the feeling tone of an intention to wake up to your glorious nature. Embrace that intentional feeling with your attention. Many people are joining today from the meditation class that just ended on Tuesday. So there's an amplification of trained thought that's involved in this meditation service this morning. And you are sitting with the awareness of an inner availability, a deep listening, a lowly listening, not with ears, but with your entire being, as if the greatest secret in the world that pertains to you was being whispered in your ear and your whole system. You're available, deep listening, receptivity. We always invite ourselves to enter into what Jesus described as the little child. A little child shall lead them. You must be as a child to enter into heaven, meaning in the Buddhist tradition, it's called the beginner's mind. You are sitting with an availability and a childlike awe. And this is your very first time you've ever practiced the art and the science of meditation. You might be a veteran. You might be a newbie. It doesn't matter. This is our first time. This is how we enter in. Put a slight smile on the face. Back is straight, erect, without being rigid. We're sitting as if we are to meet what we would consider the most important individual on the planet. Somebody we totally respect. We just sit with that kind of respect. Because we're meeting our destiny. We're meeting the presence. We're meeting the Christ within. We're meeting the light that lights up every individual that comes to the planet. We sit with this kind of respect. Attention. If drift occurs, if the mind goes into fantasy or conversation or goes into the past or the future, bring your attention to your intention, your sacred breath. The breath is in the present. You just watch it. Come back to your intention and begin again. That which is passing through your awareness is not you. It's passing through you. You are awareness. You are life. You are consciousness. Be unattached to that which is passing through. Mental body, emotional body, physical body. Be aware of your intention to wake up from the intoxicated sleepwalking in time. The eternal is seeking to break through. Yield. Another moment. Be still, quiet, silent, available, receptive, conscious. Let us receive a deep, pure inhalation. Release with the sigh of ah. Continue in this consciousness of availability, but under the aegis of choose ye this day whom and what you shall serve, God or. There is no or. God or mammon, fear, doubt, worry, lack, no. We're choosing God and we're celebrating ourselves into gratitude and thanksgiving. You can be this. Come into the field of gratitude right here and right now. Come into the field of appreciation that you are alive, that you exist, that you did not create yourself. You emerged from the eternal with the imprint of the eternal upon you. You're so grateful and so thankful about this that you're able to recognize the presence more powerfully everywhere that you go. Oh my God, God is everywhere. Life is everywhere. Beauty is everywhere. It's hiding in plain sight. It's beaming through everything. I'm recognizing the presence. Oh my God, with every breath that we take, we feel a deep sense of oneness with the presence. My life is divine. I'm one with God. Oh, feel that in your own bones. My life is divine. I'm one with God. My life is divine. I am one with God. And in this consciousness of oneness, the word that is being spoken is a vibrational frequency emanating from the sense of oneness. Let there be light and love and beauty and joy and abundance and oh, so much more than words can say or even convey. And it's all happening now. So I speak the word for each and every one of us that spiritual liberation is the order of the day, that a divine mental clarity reigns supreme and an emotional purity is happening, and a deep cleansing of our soul is occurring, and all that is not us. Limited perception producing thought forms of separation. Dissolved. God does not solve any problems because there are no problems in the mind of God. But in God consciousness, they dissolve, not solved. They are dissolved. Because they are not eternal. Oh my God, how great thou art. How infinite and divine and perfect is thy holy name, divine nature in us as us. We go forth from this day full to overflowing with life, buoyancy, joy of being, and glad surprises break out all over in every area of our life. We're shocked. The miracles that are now taking place because we are prone to the grace of God, the givenness and the givingness of the Spirit. Now what do? We give thanks. We give thanks. Gratitude is the attitude. Thanksgiving is specific. We are thankful that it's already happened. Thank you. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. What do? We let it be. We let it be. Don't hold on to it. We let it be. We let it be. Therefore, we can say, and so it is. Even now. Especially now. And so it is. Amen. Amen. And Ashe. So be it. As you slowly open your physical eyes, keeping your third eye open, don't close it back now. Whoever you're with, you just bow to whoever you're with. Whatever continent your body is on right now, you just bow to whoever you're with and say, now, so be it. Be that vibration throughout the course of this day. If you fall, get back up. So be it. We welcome ourselves to ourselves, and we give thanks for a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, and night. This is our opportunity to step up to the vibrational plate, so to speak, and be generous and support our spiritual community, otherwise known as Agape International. This is a time to really practice your giving so that you become reminded that you did not come to the earth plane to take. You came full to overflowing with infinite potential to circulate, to give, to shine, to radiate, to glow, not to take. If you can get on the right side of the law, I am here to serve, I am here to give, I am here to shine, then your hands will never be empty and you'll be a great giver on the planet. That's the law. It's not personal, it's lawful. So this is our opportunity. We turn within for just a brief second, and what do? We give thanks. And in this moment of thanksgiving, we bless consciously that which we are about to give, knowing that it's dedicated to the knowing of divine truth that makes us free. We allow this to be so, and so it is. Amen. So for all of you veterans who have been giving on a consistent basis, just tremendous gratitude to you, deep bow for your consistency, your generosity, and your open-heartedness. You've made a great difference in the community. Thank you so very much. This is how you give. Those who don't know how to give or who have not been in the consistent flow, this is your opportunity to do so. The first thing you can do wherever you are, doesn't matter what part of the world you're in, you can actually take out your phone, the camera portion, shine it toward your screen, right at the QR code, and you'll be taken into a upward spiral of ever-expanding good right into agape. You'll choose the amount you want to give today and the regularity of your gifting. It's that easy. It's that easy. Now, do you know who invented that? I'll tell you, I can't remember her name right now, but she's an African-American woman who actually invented text to donate. So we're in Black History Month, so you might as well know a couple of these things. And so we give great thanks to her. Secondly, if you like texting, hopefully you're not a texaholic, driving in your car texting, But you can text right now. You can text the word give to 424-321-6243. It's on your screen. The only thing about texting to donate is a little bit of a fee to cover that bit of that technology. You can put the word cover after your gift, and it'll cover $1 or so, depending on how much you give, to cover that technology. You can go directly to the website if you desire, agapelive.com. Same thing. It's like you're buying something, you put the amount, you check out, but you're really checking into your abundance and circulating it. If you'd like to mail it in, make your checks and money orders out to Agape International, 8549 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 1156, Beverly Hills, California, 90211. You can send that in. We love the mail. We love what comes in. We love your testimonies. All of that happen, okay? Now, if you're on Agape's Facebook page, there's a way to donate right there on the Facebook page as well. So those are the ways to give. We want you to step up a little bit. Why? Because we've noticed that since the lockdown is not occurring as much, people are out and about, not giving as much. So for those of you who are here, give a little bit extra. That's all I'm going to say about that. Be right back. Reverend Julie?
Good morning. We have a number of opportunities here to help you normalize and expand these rich states that we attain during meditation. So take a listen, see what works for you, and you can visit agapelive.com for more information about all items mentioned and to find out about our weekly offerings. All times listed are Pacific Standard Time. For meditation today, we've been listening to Soak Sound Frequency Therapy, the clinically proven healing protocol that pairs positive affirmations with specific sound frequencies to provide energetic and cellular alignment. Soak is premiering a powerful new immersion program featuring Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith, Limitless Living, 21 Days of Being Immersed in Teachings and Practices with Reverend Michael. In addition, Soak is offering our Agape community an exclusive opportunity. Sign up today for the 7-day free trial using the code AGAPE50, and you'll receive 50% off all sound Soak frequencies for life. Yes, you only pay 50%, half price, for the life of your subscription, and soak up Reverend Michael's new immersion program, Limitless Living. Go to soak.com, enter the code AGAPE50, and get your soak on today. The Agape International Choir is open for auditions today through Sunday, March 5th. If you're a singer, if you love to sing, if you're interested in building community and experiencing the great joy of participating in the music of Agape, come to choir rehearsal after service today, 2 p.m., and on all Sundays through March 5th. It's on the 5th floor at the Saban Theater. To become a part of the beloved choir community today, visit agapelive.com/global choir to get more details and check guidelines for eligibility eligibility. agapelive.com/global choir or email choir@agapelive.com with any questions. Today at 2 p.m., the Agape Wise Ones invite our 50-plus community to Zoom with our savvy elders, share deeper spiritual love while connecting as divine radiance. Go to agapelive.com, click on the Agape Wise Ones banner to register. And guess what? Agape is open on Sundays at 11 a.m. for meditation, 11:30 fellowship service. We love seeing y'all here, so when you're in the neighborhood, come on by. Odyssey, Agape's young adults ministry for those ages 20 to 35, invites you to join them Friday, February 24th, 7 p.m. Click the banner on the website to join. Contact Rev Arlene at agapelive.com with any questions. And Agape Prayer Ministry is here for you. What? Agape Prayer Ministry is here for you. In the middle of the night, early in the morning, on your lunch break, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, our licensed spiritual practitioners are available. We know the truth about your life and hold you in the reality of your being beyond all conditions and circumstances. Call the Agape Prayer Ministry, 310-348-1270, or email us for a written prayer at prayer@agapelive.com. You are not living this thing called life alone. We are here to support your realization of the truth that is your very life. Sending you many blessings.
Thank you, Reverend Julie. I forgot to mention, if you're on YouTube, go to the other ways of giving. There's a number of you on YouTube right now. So don't feel like, well, there's no way to give on YouTube. I'm not going to give today. That's not God's sign for you. It means you have to do a little tiny bit of effort just to go to one of the other places to give and to circulate. Let's stop in this moment and give thanks for the overflow of the Spirit moving beyond our limited perception and fears and doubts and worries, that we may be great givers on this planet, this particular time in human history. And that is compassion, that's kindness, that's love, that's generosity, that's sacred service. All of these ways that we can give, volunteerism, that's all the ways that we can give. We ask, how can I give today? And the universe will provide openings for you to be more you. We feel that in our bones, and we give thanks for it, and so it is. Amen. Miriam Croak is the lady who invented Text to Donate. And I don't know, she holds like 200 patents on so many things that we've taken for granted in the use of technology. And look her up. She's still alive. She's doing some great things. Rise up where you are. Phil Charles Holt sang the beginning of this song called I Forgive Me.
I'm tired of the guilt.
If it's difficult for you to manifest sometimes there might be something there that you need to forgive, someone, some situation, even yourself, that's forming a block. Let your past be behind you. I see anew. I'm ready for my change. Feel it, feel it. I'm ready for my change. I forgive me for that. No, I don't. Sing it out. Everything that I've been holding on to, that's been holding on to me, I let go. I surrender. I'm ready. I'm ready for my change. You hear this? You hear this? Listen, listen. I'm ready for my change. In this dynamic flow of life, revealing itself more and more and more and more through. And as each and every one of us, we give thanks for our existence. We give thanks that we are individual expressions of the Most High. And we go forth this day with our feet firmly planted in the eternal, our spiritual banners waving in the wind. I am what thou art. Thou art what I am. And we go forth on fire. The Holy Spirit bringing heaven to earth until earth becomes heaven because of us. We give thanks for this, and we allow it to be so. And so it is. Amen. Have a bright and wonderful day. Invite your friends to the watch party at 8:30 a.m. meditation, 9 a.m. Pacific time for the worship celebration service. And then again, 11 a.m. and 11:30. All three services are live. We don't record. It is recorded, but we do them all. Have a bright day.